You definitely got something very, very different going on right here than versus the sides. I would say less than half the length. I'm gonna spin you around so you can see that.
No, it looks crazy.
So,
oh Jesus.
So yes, right? So it's
Looks
like
crazy.
this is just so different.
Yeah.
Was that like a long log? Like where it's short in the back end?
No.
well, help me. Like let's try to piece together on how that got that way.
Maybe because I haven't been to professional salon maybe in about 10 years or so.
Oh, okay.
So
it's been a
DIY girl. Do my own trims and stuff. So
well, that would be the hardest spot to get.
Yeah.
But interestingly enough, it's the shortest.
Very strange. Yeah. It's.
Let me go with like some background check. We'll kind of like see if there's anything going on there.
I'm
like,
sure
oh, there
it's
we
probably
go.
breakage or.
Well, that's where I'm going with
pretty sure
it.
it's probably that.
I was kind of thinking breakage was going to have to be the culprit. What's your hair life like? I'm trying to figure out like the breakage. Like if there's like a lot of stretch, you don't put any heat on it. Sleeping with it wet. Any straight up oils. There's no product in here, right? You came in like with nothing there. This is your natural texture.
Yeah.
I know you're probably like, oh, like whatever, because you're not used to seeing it that way. But I got to tell you, the right cut on this and shook out, I would have no choice but to be like, I love your hair. Like if I saw you on the street. Just because it's so awesome. The reason why I think you're not liking it is because there are items that are really out of order, not to mention what's going on back here. So we'll fix that with the cut.
I'm glad I can't see back there. I'm like just so happy.
We'll get more into the cut, but I just really want you to get your mind in this like lane that it's like, okay, like definition is gonna come from how I style it, and ideally that becomes easier as my hair gets healthier.
Yeah.
So let's talk about things that might be making your hair not as healthy as it could be.
Okay.
You don't put any heat on it.
Rare, very, very rare.
Then if it's rare, I'm gonna have you go for 0 while we're figuring things out. That way we can be like, all right, well there's an issue. We know it's not that.
Okay.
So that's gonna go.
Yeah.
So, and that goes for like blowouts, flat irons, anything like that. All
Easy.
heat go. You can diffuse. I'm fine with the diffuser. Sleeping with it wet.
No, I don't sleep with it wet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any straight up oils going into your hair?
I would say situational. Like let's say I'm somewhere and it's like a little dry right here. I'll put a little bit right here, but like in my hair,
it's not like going into your hair.
No.
Okay.
But like in my
it's more
hair,
for your skin, but not for your scalp.
No.
Okay, cool. All that said, with the cut, cool.
Oh Jesus.
It's like
crazy.
This is just so different. You don't put any heat on it. Sleeping with it wet. Any straight up oils. With the cut, my automatic reaction to this is I want to even you out.
Please.
But that will be a very big change for you. You okay with that? You tell me what is too short on you?
Like my scalp, like you know.
So you're giving me literally all the room. Then I'll tell you this. The best thing for me to do for you is tell you honestly, I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna land because we have such a huge difference here, and I cannot let you leave like that.
Thank you.
Because it's gonna not, when you got one real long and one real short over here, the short ones wind up the longer piece and it's not sitting any around that. So I'm gonna kind of use this as like my starting point to kind of work it around and I'll see where that takes me. But once I kind of get like in the zone, we'll take you over, we'll get you washed out, we'll get you styled up on like a real mellow version. We're not gonna do any crazy tricks. I want it to be some stuff that you can do at home. That way we'll dry you without doing any crazy stuff too. And then I'll dial it in from there so you know what it's gonna look like when you do the least. That's what I want you to stick with for a while.
I have no problem doing the least.
Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me what we